What's up, everybody? How you doing? It's I. How's going on? And today it's an Axie day, guys. As you can see, there's some leaks. There will be daily leaks before Axie Origin goes live, and of course, we're gonna talk about it. But before we go in there, first of all, shout out to Unix. Shout out to everybody out there. How's going on? And we have a guest today, right? Shout out to Tantan Pro. What's up, Tantan? How you doing, man?
Oh, good. What's up, everyone? Hi, Unix fam. Hi, Sally. So I will be
So
the Karim today, maybe.
you will be the Kareem today. Yeah, I like that one. So we invited today Tantan, and for those out there who doesn't know, Tantan is actually our esports, the head of esports in our community itself. He's leading our amazing esports team. What's up, Tantan, man? Thank you so much also for your hard work and all the results that you brought in already so far to you and of course to your team, man. Really amazing job.
Yeah. Thank you too for recognizing our work and for our Unix family who's watching today. Thank you so much for always supporting our esports pro team.
Amazing, amazing. So yeah, the reason or the yeah one of the reasons we invited you today is right. You're also very very knowledgeable, of course, when it comes to the Axie Infinity game itself. And there were some huge leaks. There was already gameplay. We're gonna go into that just in a bit, and then we do some comparisons, maybe some theory crafting, speculations, maybe some hints what will be OP, and all of these things. So I hope you're ready.
Yeah, very ready,
Yeah,
I
very ready.
guess. Let's go.
As ready as we can be. So first of all, let's watch the trailer, right? That was the trailer that was released 3 days ago. And my first thing that I need to mention this one is the visuals. I love the
Mhm.
visuals. I really
Agree.
like them. They're crisp. They're on point. I like the colors. They change. They colored it up. We can put it like that, right?
Mhm.
And dude, I'm so excited. I really am. Not to be, not to oversell it right now, but it really looks good.
Yeah, it's more of a new look for us. It's not the classic Axie that we had before. It's more
Mm,
entertaining, and actually the gameplay is much longer than before.
mm,
And many stuff are coming in, so cannot wait to play it.
true. Yeah, I also like the look of the adventure world, right? Of the monsters you're going to encounter in the adventure world itself,
Mm-hmm.
right? And they're really completely diverse them. So there's a lot of them out there so far that we just could see from the trailer itself. And before we get into more details, I already see the chat blowing up. So let's just address a few things. And hi, everybody out there. Again, we see the usual suspects in there, and of course a lot of new people as well. And there's one question actually, Abdul Hakim. He's asking, what is the difference between Axie Origin and Axie Infinity, dude?
Mm,
There's a lot that is different, I
a
would say.
lot.
Just starting from that point on, like before, right? Each Axie had 4 cards because it has 6 body parts, but only 4 of them will give you cards, right? And now we have all 6 of them, right? Even the eyes and the ears are also included, and we just
Yes.
start with that.
So
So,
we will be expecting more cards. But if you watch yesterday's live stream on Axie
mhm,
Infinity and Twitch, you can see those in the start you can have like I think 6 cards, and then after your turn it will be all gone and then reshuffled again on a new set of cards.
exactly. And on that note, actually, they changed also how much energy per turn, right? So I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to show right now my screen, and there was a tweet, right? And on that tweet itself, confirmed by Jeffrey Cam and during Chuck Fresco's stream, 3 energy per turn.
Yes.
That changes
Yeah.
a lot, also, right? Through
Mhm.
the dynamic of the game itself will change completely.
Actually, XRI is one of I think he's a Filipino streamer here in the Philippines, based here in the Philippines. He's one of
Hmm.
the well-known streamers here, and yeah, that's
Shout out to him.
shout outs to you, XRI.
Right. So let's get also already into the nitty gritty, right? because this is how it actually looks in game, and they're gonna play. We just gonna play also some bits and pieces in there. First, I mentioned already the art style, and you can see really the details compared to the old version, right? It's
Yeah.
just mind blowing, in my opinion. And the first thing that I noticed when I saw this is the card on the right, because this is basically this match was streamed from a third person, right? And you can see both sides cards. And here, the card on the complete right, the energy coin itself. So basically, the person who's gonna go second, right? He has already an energy coin,
Yep.
and
Yeah, and yeah, as you can see, this is the spectator mode, and it's a lot different than version 2. It's more, content material. It's the the interface so good that you can see everything. There's no lag.
mm,
So before we had the lag before that, if you like pass round 10 around 15, it will automatically just hang. But right now, when we saw the live stream last night,
mm,
um, until around 20, it's very smooth. So it's really
nice.
optimized. Yeah, and everyone's really hyped up last night. They want to play. If you saw
Me
the
too,
chat on
man.
the Twitch, man, so crazy.
Yeah. So on that note, man, Origins is coming out right in just a couple of days. Unix will cover, of course, on a daily basis right now updates, because they're going to be daily leaks. We will be right there. Either it will be a live stream like today, or it will be a video, and of course, we'll share it immediately with everybody, whatever we can find out. And before we go into the gameplay itself, for me personally, the biggest change, or what I'm most hyped about, are the charms, right? And we can see a lot of different charms already introduced and revealed on the official Twitter. But let's start with the neutral charms, because the good thing about the neutral charms, or let me start differently, right? Each class will have their own charms,
Yes,
but in this case, the neutral charms will be for can be used by every class.
everyone. Yeah,
And there's some OP ones, I need to say. Not only neutral ones, but I think I'm mostly hyped about the Aqua one so far, because there's a little bit broken. I think that will be nerfed ASAP, I would need to say.
yeah. But I think the real question is here is where can you get this mystic neutral charms? Because there's a rumor that you might get it on the adventure itself.
I can't
Mm-hmm.
wait to find out though. Right?
Yeah,
I mean, right now, if you think about it, the current version of the game, you don't have any use for the adventure mode, so to say.
yeah.
If you look it from the earn perspective of the game itself, right? And I think with introducing these kind of things, like where you need to play like adventure to receive
Mm-hmm.
these kind of things, I think it just makes sense. Now,
Yeah,
there was also a rumor when crafting, certain things, that you need to use the SLP that was earned by that team, right?
yeah. So for you to level up those charms, I think you need to burn more SLP.
But it needs to be the SLP that you earned yourself, right, with that team.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
We will see, man. Like I said, a lot of changes will coming towards that, from additional burning mechanism. Thank you for that.
Mhm.
Maybe thank you. Just thank you. That's it. Really, it needs to be introduced. But let me go immediately to one thing. I really need to show it. Okay, and there's this particular room. There's a
Oh,
room, and it's called Heart of the Ocean. So imagine you have a three aqua team. Okay, and each of your axes or aqua axes, they all have the Heart of the Ocean rune equipped. And I think it was also shown inside of the live stream itself, right? You
yeah.
get like, dude, man, you get immediately 225 HP, like each of your axes.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say
So
that there will be some aqua axes?
so Aqua is the new tank right now in the Origin. So the plant is more of a, a support. Yeah, it's more on a support type because most of his salmon is heal, so
Mm,
it's very good. It's a more different gameplay, and expect more crazy teams coming out in the origin. So yeah.
mm. So actually, what can be done properly? I was looking at these, especially at these four rooms. So let's say you have three. Either you equip three Heart of the Oceans, or you can do like combinations where you equip just two Heart of the Oceans and then utilize either the Hardy Warrior or the Calcium Armor, for example, on the third one, which will boost immediately. The interesting part of that, why I'm really hyped for these runes and charms that will be introduced, is I think the build and team diversity will just
Hmm.
explode. There will be so much more to do. And I myself, I love me some theory crafting. Like I love testing things out, and I can't wait. I really can't wait for Origins to drop to get immediately, my hands dirty, how you say it
Yeah.
itself. So, do you have any strategies already in head? But please don't reveal too much, okay?
So we're planning to have this composition theory. So
Mm.
my esports together with the training department have this small project that we ask them to build their own composition based on those cards that already leak or already out in the Axie Infinity or in the Origin. Then they're going to defend it maybe on Monday. So
Mm.
in order for us to see who's really diving deep on the Origin or in the cards on the new game, and you know for us to also see so if they are really inclined on playing Origin, are
Okay.
they really doing it.
Okay. Are you gonna play Origin?
Yeah, so it's a new start, so I have to play as well.
Uh, Thank you for that. But before we continue a little bit, we have some few questions already in there, right? We have also questions regarding, scholarships, what will happen with the teams, right? Once Origin goes live. So we cannot tell anything currently because, right, we cannot foresee the meta, right? But as it seems, a lot of teams will be changed, but also the other half won't be changed, or just we're gonna exchange. We're gonna try, of course, find the best solution on it, but we need first to wait for Origins to drop, especially the season 0 where we can test things out, and according to that, of course, we all gonna adjust, right? Every guild out there will do so, of course, Unix as well.
So the fastest guild or the esports organization can adjust will be the champion maybe. And I think
Hmm.
season 0 will be free for all. I mean, you can craft whatever you want. Yeah, it's all in
We
on the
encourage
house building.
everybody. Yeah, but we encourage literally everybody. Once Origin drops, you will have free hand. To play around. It's gonna be free. To test things out. Once season 0 completes, then they're gonna merge it, right? So as soon as it drops, we encourage literally everybody drop in, play some games, test around, get already the feel out of it, and of course, let's see what the outcome will be. I'm really, really curious. We're gonna do some testing, playing against each other live on the streams and so on. So be prepared. And then we have some more questions, as I can see. Does the Blood Moon is still there when Axie Origin comes? Do you have
Yes.
any? Oh, thank you.
Turn 20. So before, on round 10, you can experience the blood moon, but on the origin, it will be on the round 20. So it's
Amazing.
more, it's more long than before.
Yeah, I mean, Blood Moon kind of saved me a lot sometimes, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I like that kind of mechanic. It literally, forces the match to come to an end after a certain amount of time. Otherwise, some matches will
Yes.
take forever,
Uh,
literally.
Yeah.
Okay. More burning mechanisms. Yes. Charms and runes meta. Rovel, 100%, man. That will, I think that will blow up everything, like for real. What are the plans for Unix for the runes and charms for Axis? I will tell you as soon as Origins drops and we get our hands on it and to test it and everything. We will definitely reveal immediately what the future is and how we're gonna approach all these things. That's 75 Aqua. Yes, yes. Oh my god, I love you guys. You're also active. This is amazing. Yo, then we have how to use charms in playing oranges. You will be able to equip them, right? As
Yeah,
you can now, you just go to your Axie in your inventory, and you will be able then to equip these charms as well.
we just don't know yet about the, the scholarship or the scholars, what's gonna happen. So I think it's really random right now. We don't have an
Yeah,
idea what's gonna happen
you mean
or
that
how
with the
you get.
teams, right? Just to clarify with the people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, perfect. Then one more question before we go to the next topic. Well, we have a lot of moonshots quota required. No. In the adventure, more available origin. Is the adventure available in origin? Yeah, I mean, the adventure will always be there, right? But as already Tantan said, right, there's speculations that you will be earning some runes and charms through the adventure mode itself.
Yes, and it's gonna be more grindy than ever than before.
But you know what I'm really curious about, to be honest? You know, the energy system. So how many axes you need? Previously it was like if you have between 3 and 9, you have 20 energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then if you
Yeah.
have between 10 and 19, you will then 40. And then if you have 20 and more, you will have 60 energy accounts. So there was also some, announcement that they revamping this whole account energy system itself.
Mm-hmm.
How they going to approach? Because maybe correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't see any current information yet, but I just know that they're going to change it.
I hope they just stay at on the 20, 20 energy.
Okay.
So, the SLP that is farming every day will, not be the same like in the version 2
Mm.
for the
But
SLP
what if I
to pump
do?
more.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
what if they do like, okay, instead of to say like it doesn't matter if you have 3 or 9, you will have this. Sorry, if you have 10 or 19, you have 40 energy, right? What if they say, okay, with each additional Axie that you add to your account, you get 2 additional energy, for example.
Mm, that's
I,
good.
I can
Well, it
I actually
depends. It
tried that.
really depends on how many SLP they will gain per
Mm.
per per
And that's
energy,
why,
right?
yeah, but that's why season 0 is there, right? This is
Mm-hmm.
all the things I think that are gonna be, answered during or latest by the end of season 0 itself. How
Yes.
long will it take for one game? I think that it will slightly increase to what the current is, right? Because you have more cards, there's more things, and then through charms you can like increase your HP and everything. But I cannot definitely say it will take 5 minutes or 2 or 10
I
or
think
so.
it will be like uh 20 to 30 minutes per game.
But really?
Depends. Yeah, depends on what.
Okay.
So when you join a tournament, expect in order for you to have to be in the finals will be, it's like
Yeah.
1 week. I don't know.
Yo, John RP, double animal with heart of the ocean. Imagine triple animal with heart of the ocean.
Yes, that's a good composition.
What about the daily quest? Is it back? I don't know yet, to be honest. We will need to wait for Origins to drop to, be able to answer that question.
Yes. How many days? I think it's 4 more days
For
before the
mods.
origin drops.
Yes,
So,
yes. And each day they said, like I said, there will be new reveals. That's why we're gonna do this video literally every day. Like either it will be a live stream like today, or it will be a video that will be posted immediately.
mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, just exactly this is also thing. Really good thing, Mark Winston Peralta, shout out, man, MVP in the house. So just look once Origins drops, try it. With the Axies, with the same Axies that you have, literally on your current account, right? Test around, see how it feels, because only these 2 additional cards that gonna go in there, that will change your playstyle completely, like
Mm-hmm.
completely. Mm, no,
Together with the runes and charms.
yes, yes. Right. What are the burning mechanisms? Like the burning mechanisms, of course, will stay later on. Of course, the breeding, right? But you will also be using SLP then as well to upgrade the runes and the charms itself. One more time, Christian, regarding the daily quest, we don't know what will happen when it will be returned or not. Thank you, Christian. So let's go back to the screen. Like,
Let's
let's
go.
check out what we still have there, right? So in the video itself, and I really want to emphasize on something. I think I saw it. It was around here, and let me just let's go to play around. 527 HP, 601 HP, 542 HP compared to a plant with 380. So I think that says everything. It's for real.
Mhm.
It's like insane. And I like these, these small things that they changed up completely. Exactly. Did you check out regarding poison what they did?
Um, it's not permanent. It's like
Exactly.
4 turns, right? Um,
No,
I
you
forgot
lose
the.
each turn, you lose one stack, but
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be easier to apply them. So you need to maintain the poison stack, so to say, right?
Yes. So it's more on RNG. You know, when are you gonna get those poison cards?
Right. But it also then depends on what kind of X you have. And dude, imagine like a real, like just all three axes regarding poison stacking. Holy crap. There's some crazy things that we're gonna end up gonna see. And then we're gonna this is actually what I want to talk about. We have aqua cards. Telescope, take one aquatic card from your draw pile and add it to your hand. So the banish mechanism is actually what I like, to be honest. Did you check that out?
Yeah. So there's a card that Geos used. I think it's Topaz. It's a I card, I guess. I
Hmm.
part, sorry. So it depends on how many banish cards you had on your fight. So just in case that reptile is on your back lane and it's in a 1v1 situation, and you have a lot of banish cards on your deck, and then it will burst out like 200 damage, like what happened last night on the live
Mm,
stream. And
yeah.
it's quite OP for me.
Yeah. Shout out to Neil Anthony. What's up, man? Welcome back. And he said, like, it's more like Yu-Gi-Oh! Now with the cards,
Yes.
deals and banishes. Yeah, man. I agree. I mean, the more interaction, the more possibilities for different strategies is there, in my personal opinion, that makes the game itself better, right? More versatile, more different things. And I can't wait, for the competitive scene, for the tournaments, for the esports scene to, get their hands and start playing this properly itself. Because I think we're going to see some crazy tactics and strategies. Because you
Mm-hmm.
can play it completely different, in completely different ways. So there was one additional next to the telescope, and it's really the telescope, the banished one. He's gonna just reuse it the whole time. So
Yeah.
this is the Nemo itself, right? Gain one energy if this Xe HP is full. So there was a slight changes itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this is the Nemo the eyes, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Mhm.
Because the tail is the other one.
Mm. Sorry, yeah,
The
thank
one with the fishnet, maybe.
you. So and now we can see other cards on this side as well.
I
And
think
now
this
this
is
is
the
the things.
poison. Yeah.
Yeah, but you see the left card, these that look like just with this white and gray border. I think these are revenge cards, right? There's also this revenge system itself on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
So the revenge card is actually pretty neat. So let's check this one out. The green thorns, right? Apply 2 poisons 6 times to random targets. Restore 20 HP to this Axie. This is what you meant with support card, right? As well for plants.
Mm. I think that's on plant, maybe.
Mhm. And here,
Hmm? No, I think it's on reptile, sorry.
that no. So that was the one that I was actually searching for.
Mm-hmm. Ethereal.
Mhm. Dude, there's so many things that
Mm.
I can't wait for more reveals.
So we have the buff and debuff list. So, oh, sorry, I wasn't able to show it, but
Mm.
there's a lot in there. There's new so-called call outs or buff and debuff with the, there's an initiate, there's a poison, there's a vulnerable, there's bubbles, a lot really
Mm.
banish, you know.
So regarding these, let's have that of definitely, let's say tomorrow or day after tomorrow's video. We're gonna move into detail with this one. What I also
Mhm.
wanted, that's why I was waiting till he shows this particular card. It's a revenge card, right? And every time one of your axes, dies, you will start getting these revenge cards itself, and you can. That makes it also more dynamic when we are left on the one versus one situation itself, or even one versus multiple, right? You will get more things where you can deal like this particular card, right? Revenge, deal
Yeah.
35 damage itself. If you have an in hand an Axie team compensation during the origin release, it will be a fixed upgrade in charms and etc. Like I said, for all of these kind of questions, let's just wait for origin to drop. Immediately let's drop. There will be a live stream. We're gonna play it, of course. We can invite as well Tantan, and then we can do a three-way tournament between each other.
Oh,
Uh,
there you go.
there you go. So yeah, walk us through, man.
Yeah.
Healing boost. Increase healing card effects in this unit by 1 HP per stack. Hmm.
Leaf. I think this leaf is on the plant side. It's a rune.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, on the plant.
Wait,
Feathers
wait.
for, and we have this Mavis card on the bird that you can summon a Mavis. So it's,
Okay. I need to ask you something, Tandan. From what you saw so far, what do you think? What class will be the? I will not say most OP, but let's say what will be a really, really good class so far for what you saw.
I think we can go with, let's say, triple aqua.
Is it really because of this heart of the ocean?
Yeah, because it's with the HP and for the long battle, it can really be the meta right now. And maybe one thing, uh the Nutcracker.
The Nutcracker.
Yeah. So if you have three Nutcrackers, it will add up on your damage. I think that's plus 6 damage per Nutcracker. So yeah,
Okay. Wow.
and it's very unpredictable meta. So even I think even Aquas cannot survive on the upcoming
Uh,
metas.
let's
Cause
see.
let's see.
Let's see. Just to show you guys also on my end, on my screen, there was also this post, right, on their official Twitter itself. And this is the launch week schedule, what's going to happen over the next few days itself. Origin preview stream, happened yesterday. Bird rules and charms, they were already posted. And then we have arena mode guide tomorrow and plant runes and charms because you mentioned plant, right? So that's why I just wanted to show this one. So we're gonna definitely go through these things tomorrow. And then, as you can see, on the 7th of April, Axie Infinity Origin Alpha available for download on the Mavis hub. But I need to say, reptile runes, because reptiles, I hated to play against reptiles. Like, no, it's like in real life. I'm not a big fan of reptiles, to be honest.
Yeah.
Right. What was your nemesis, Tantan? What was your like the class that you didn't like to play at all against?
Before it was
Yeah.
bug class. Yeah, but my I think that's Iglot who lent me his
Shout out to
bug
Iglot.
class. Yeah. And then I stream it and play it for a while, and then I was able to reach like from 1.2k to 1.7k just in 2 days. So I think I am loving the bug right
So
now. In this off season maybe.
wow. I mean, by my I like the most I like is Aquas. right?
Mm-hmm.
This is my favorite one, and my hated ones is like reptiles. I swear, I don't like them at all. Well, we have. Let's go through some questions.
Let's
Glitch.
go.
I think double animal and full burst bird is the new meta. Okay.
Let's hope. Let's hope. Because it
Yeah.
will be easy for us because that's our axis in Unix.
Roll Baton. There's no meta at all. It's all about upgrades of runes and charms. I think at the
Eh,
beginning, yes. I think at the beginning, maybe. Okay, not even gonna
maybe.
say it. Maybe, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we can. The thing is, it's one thing to speculate things, and then it's another thing to theory craft, and then it's a third thing to put that really into practice, and then to see, okay, really what kind of combination will bring. That's why, Origins dropping in these in 4 days, we will immediately see after the first day what's going to happen, and then after a couple of days later, you will immediately see what will happen with people start countering that
Yes.
itself, and then a few days later, another things that people will start countering, and so on until we go to the final stage of it,
There's
right? A
always
big Mhm.
counter meta and everything.
Is
Because
the speed. So, one question from Dane: is the speed of Axis is still considered in V3 to have justice for those slow Axis?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Tell me.
Yeah. No, I think not. Because it's a turn-based game, right? So I
Yeah,
think the speed will not matter anymore. Maybe the health.
maybe that because the speed at the end, something is also beneficial to start late.
Mm.
To
Oh,
be
maybe.
honest,
Hmm.
or maybe we're gonna say everything to
Depends.
everything. Maybe. Okay. There also one more. One more. Does the time? Is it for real? It's gonna be 20 minutes matches. I mean, I believe that there will
Yeah.
be a possibility that these matches can take up to 20 minutes. Yeah,
Yeah. Imagine you have 600 HP Aqua, and your damage is more like 50 per turn, and
for
you do the
example.
math. Maybe.
Yes, and you can sustain it, right? You can, if you have the right cards, heal yourself, and so on and
Yes.
so on. Like it really depends on the match itself.
Mm-hmm.
One more, I think we have a little bit of question regarding the adventure mode itself. Regarding the adventure mode, like we all mentioned, speculations that some of the runes and charms can be obtained through adventure mode. So that's one really good question. Is it a disadvantage to use non-pure axes? Example, disable soar. What do you think?
Sorry.
Is it an advantage to use, or will there be an advantage to use non-pure axes like disable soar?
Mm, I don't think so. Because there's this purity something that purity points, I guess
Mm,
that's what it's called. So in
mm,
order for you to put more charms, you, for example, you have a pure plant, so it will have like 15 potential points. So
mm,
per charm, for you to put, there's a certain amount, like for example, with the aqua charm,
mm.
the one with the scaly 75 HP, for example, it has 3 points, potential points to put on your Axie. So if you don't have that potential points, you're unable to put that charm on your Axie. So it,
Okay.
yeah, I hope you understand the explanation,
Yeah,
but that's it.
I think we're gonna elaborate on anything anyway
Yeah.
on these kind of things more over the next couple of days. Then also from Glendamir, the only thing doesn't change is the critical attacks. We'll see on that. I
No,
think.
it also changed. So it's now called rage. It's not
Mm.
like you're be given a random crits by G host, so it's really
Mm.
depends.
But is there a chance in Axie Origin to have a counter for charm effects? The thing is, as I see it, I think yes, but you never know what kind of charms people will be having, until you start the match itself. It doesn't tell you like before you go into this match, your enemy will have these kind of charms, So. It really depends on. I think it's that you should look at from a different kind of angle, like how the charms you equip can benefit your team.
Oh, actually, this is a good question from Jaco.
Hmm.
Because of the craftable and upgradable items, do you think that Origin is gonna be pay to win? Let's
No,
not hope.
no, especially if it's correct that you will need the SLP that you earn with that team to upgrade these charms and runes, right?
Mm-hmm.
In that case, it like I said, I don't believe. But again, season zero is there to reveal these kind of things and hopefully give them enough input and data so they can work on it, balance things out. Because I think the biggest issue, or not the issue, but the biggest challenge that they're gonna face at the end is balancing.
Mm-hmm.
This
True.
is in all PvP games. It's always like that. Is the class advantage still? Does the class advantage still matter in Axie Origin?
Of course. Of course. That's why they put it there. So
Okay.
I'm sorry. There's this question. I think it's MVP's question. Are we
Hmm.
able to use the SLP we gain to craft for the team provided?
Mm, like I said, we're gonna check that out once the origin drops. So
Mm-hmm.
we don't want to speculate on these kind of things where we are not 100% sure, right? So we gonna immediately, as soon origin drops, go live. We have a really huge live stream on that day. We're gonna play, the adventure mode, the PvP, also some one versus ones and everything to go through all the details. And one of these things will also be that. Yes. So
Okay.
I just looking for one particular. How much armor do we need to maintain to be able to gain more SLP? Also, the SLP breakdown per MMR is still not released yet, right? So we will keep you posted on that one. Then let me go ahead and share my screen for a second, where we can have a nice breakdown, of for an aqua, for example, in this case, goldfish. What can you say about goldfish, Santan?
With the goldfish, it's a good, it's a good card maybe. Because if you're really needing some cards on your deck, and you can draw an additional one card.
And first of all, the charm, if we see the rune there, heart of the ocean, increase all access makes. And then what I'm really curious about is the shoal star. If the target has no more than 120 HP, kill it instantly. I
Yeah,
think there will
it's
be
an
also
insta
some
kill.
cookie cutter. Yeah, there will be some cookie cutter builds.
Hmm.
Telescope, we
But
already touched base. Yep.
they I think Shay did not use the show star.
Mm,
I forgot that I don't remember, but he wasn't able to use it yesterday. I think
okay.
there's no insta kill that happened yesterday. Well,
Okay.
let's see.
This is the at the end, right? The screen
Uh-huh.
once you finish the game itself. I like the loading screen here. Then we have, of course, the hub, right, or the start page, and then also more details. These kind of things is. I really, really cannot emphasize how much I like this visual upgrade that was happening, right? 60 stamina.
Mm,
Did you saw it?
yeah. So I think that's the energy.
Yeah, but wow, okay, 60. How did they get 60? We'll need to check, right?
Yes.
Once Origin drops. And I think it was here. There's the Nutcracker, right?
Mm-hmm.
This Axie Nutcracker card gains 6 damage when his card is used. Stack indefinitely. I don't
So
like that indefinitely.
so imagine you will draw another nutcracker, you know. So
Mm.
every time you will draw a nutcracker, so it will always add +6 on your nutcracker damage. So it will be OP, I guess.
So true.
Like
Anyway,
it's like the counterpart of the heart of the sea, maybe the rune.
look, that thing, I don't know. I really don't know what's gonna happen, with uh, abusing. Maybe after they see that, if it becomes OP, right, they're gonna make it not stackable. For example, I think that is one approach that you can have it, or they make it limited. Okay, you can have only two, but lower than as well. The amount of HP that you get, or lower just in general the amount. These kind of things, I think we will definitely see these kind of changes, not only for Heart of the Ocean, but for everything else as well. So yeah, and I wanted to show at the end, or not yet, before we are done, right? Also the timber. Target an ally. Next turn after an ally is attacked, add one lumber shield to your hand. So this is what I meant with adding so much many different cons, revamping some cons, introducing completely new mechanics itself. We can really, I think, we will see so many different strategies, so many different play styles.
Yeah, and there's a card also. I think there's a reptile card. Um, you can target an ally, and then if your enemy attack that ally, then it will reflect on the enemy. So that's I think they have like
Okay.
two cards of that. So for example, it will cost you like 150 damage just for the reflect itself. Mm-hmm.
Great. So, Tantan, thank you so much for today joining, and everybody else. There's so much more. Of course, the link also to this live stream that happened, and also to the Substack will be in the description down below. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and hit the bell notification, because it really, really goes a long way. For everybody out there, it was a pleasure. This is just the beginning. Tomorrow, a new video. Stay tuned. And from my side, peace. Tantan, thank you, my friend. Thank you
Bye
for joining.
bye. Thank you. Peace out.
Bye, everybody.